unfold. It's laughter, it's lessons, it's love made of gold. Got a question, ask it, we're not shy in here. This is a safe space, honey, come face your fear. Got the mic hot, got the bass line deep, Granny's got the groove you wanna keep. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea, it's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea, it's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea, it's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea, it's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Darling, lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pound. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to hear. Lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pounds. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to hear. Lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pounds. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to hear. Lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pounds. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to hear.
Granny ain't scared, and you better not be either. Welcome to Granny's house.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to Granny's house. How are you all doing today? Episode 28. I can't believe it. Even when I say it, I'm shocked. How are y'all? Before we get in, we're going to say hi to our TTs. I see they was popping in early. Y'all was, come on, girl. Walaikum salam, beautiful. Walaikum salam. And I see somebody else come in. Greetings, cousin. How are you doing? How you doing? Welcome to Thursday. We got one more day. Hold on. Before we get started at Granny's house, we do what? We know the rules. The rules is you come in my house. Don't come in my house and you take your shoes off and you come in and just sit down and start telling me some stuff. No. Take your shoes off, announce yourself, hit the like button, the follow and the share. At Instagram, TikTok, what is that? YouTube and Facebook. Hit every single one of them. We need you. And also while you on YouTube, if you're there, hit that little heart thing. Tap that and let them people know that you're here with Granny. Hey, how y'all doing? Also, whatever happens at Granny stays at Granny's. All images, words spoken belong to Granny. Your attendance is your approval. You ain't got to sign nothing. If you stayed here, then that means you agree, right? We agree. Welcome again, y'all. It's episode 28. Episode 28. If you already know, let me know. If you don't, I'm gonna let you know. The episode of 28 is Be a Faucet, not a drain. Ooh, you better come on. I ain't gonna tell y'all how I came up with that one, but you better be a faucet and not a drain. Which one are you today? Which one am I? Before we get started, I need to breathe. So if you guys, I know you can use it like I can use it. Take a good couple seconds with me to breathe because I hit the wrong button on my computer and everything went black. And I had 3 minutes in the whole Granny's House song. Thank God it's 3 minutes long to retrieve the work that it took me an hour to do earlier. So I only got a piece of it, but I'm breathing. And I'm thankful you all are here. So we breathe together. Let's take a couple deep, one more good deep breath. Take it in. Let it out. I'm ready to go. Let's go. We are talking about being a faucet and not a drain. Thank you all for sharing that deep breath with me. I needed that. I was going crazy. I had one button and everything just went fooey. Anyway, tonight we're going to come on. Get your tea, get your water. Come on, let's go. Because we're talking about, are you a flow or are you a clog? Are you a faucet or a drain? Which one are you? we've learned, and I've learned things the hard way. That's me. That everybody in my life is either a faucet or a drain. I hate to put people in them kind of categories, but tonight we're gonna do that because that's my title. It's a little catchy. And if you have a conversation with somebody, and after you left from them, you had to go find a prayer rug or you had to go find something else because you was tired. That conversation just took you all out. Mm-mm. That is not a faucet. That's a drain. And if that person had you, they left you, you was tired, you was just totally just irritated, which you shouldn't have been because you was happy for you got on the phone. And now you second guessing even why did I make that phone call? Or why did I answer that phone? That person is a drain. But we allow that person to drain us. We're gonna get on that too about our own where we have to now say, I'm not gonna let this happen. This is not going down for me. Well, this is what we're gonna say. But we have to realize too that just because you may be a faucet don't mean you're perfect either. Some of us think we faucets. Are we really faucets? If you're it means that you're intentional of what comes out your mouth. It means that you will strive hard to balance the things that we let fall out of our boca, correct? Because first of all, we get on these conversations with people and we get to doing these things and we already know. I know for me, I got enough going on. See, we know everything, everybody got something going on. Ain't nobody walking around without nothing going on. We got bills, children, jobs. We ain't walking on that treadmill like we used because we are all messed up and all discombobulated again, but that's our business. So why would we walk around and put unnecessary weight on somebody else? We understand that we help each other. We understand that we'll deal with it, and you have people that'll come and will talk to you. But are you the type of person that you have when a person gets after they leave you, they got decompressed. Then that person became a drain to you. And you allowed that drain to happen to you. So we have to realize too that the enemy doesn't always show up loud. Sometimes he comes whispering. And then he came in, a girl, I just want to vent a little. Let me tell you what they did. That's my favorite one. Or you got a right to feel this way when you know that they already wrong. Some people you should, girl, you know you was wrong. You know you was wrong. But they would go, no, girl, you know you was okay. Shoot, they should have did you like that anyway, knowing good and well that the action that that person got, because we know us, it was a reaction that made that happen that way. Come on now, come on. And before we know, peace done left us. We done left. All the peace is gone. Peace is gone. And we did what? We opened and pulled chaos that table out here. Come get a seat at the table, chaos. You move this chair so you can come sit down. That's what you did. Because I do it. But this is what I want to finish this out with. Because that's my little monologue. Y'all know I've been doing my monologue. So let me go and read this. But let me tell you something I know for sure. When peace walks in, chaos gotta go. When the truth walks in, confusion packs its bags. Packs his bag. Then nigga view. We talked about that, right? And when God walks in, everything that don't belong gets uncomfortable. And we had them conversations too. Sometimes you'll be having a good old conversation, you be all full of mess, and one of you or your buddy or whoever, something God just whispers in one of y'all's ear, hopefully. And you'll say something and they'll be like, ooh, you just killed the whole conversation, as I should have, because if we are so in deep in garbage and God is a spark and his words spark some kind of way in this conversation and they don't move us to stop talking like that, we both need to check ourselves. And we both draining on each other. So tonight we're gonna check our flow. What's coming out our mouth? What's coming out of our spirit? And who have we been allowing to pull us without pouring back? Because being kind don't mean being drained. Being loving don't mean being depleted. And having faith doesn't mean tolerating foolishness. So if you're ready to protect your peace, reset your boundaries, and learn how to pour life without losing yourself, then hey, episode 28, welcome to Granny's house. So number one on our conversation tonight, I hope y'all enjoyed my little monologue and you got something to understand what we're about to talk about tonight. But number one on my little monologue situation or our conversation will be, what is a faucet? So let's talk about, do you know if you're even a faucet? A faucet pours encouragement. A faucet brings clarity. A faucet removes the confusion. Have we been being any one of those little two, little three little things? Are we faucets? Do we think we're faucets and we're not even being a faucet? Be truthful with yourself. I'm being truthful with me. You be truthful with yourself. Do you speak life, even in correction? Can you raise up a person and not beat them down as you raising them up? So they don't even hear what you're saying. That's good for them. At this point, they just all just kind of blocking the drama that the rest of it that came behind it. Are you a faucet? You don't have to be loud or be powerful to be a faucet. I'm questioning my own self now. That's why I'm quiet. Life and death are in the power of our tongue. What comes out reveals what's flowing through you. Y'all quiet. Ooh, y'all quiet. What goes out reveals what's flowing through you. So I must not be the only one that's in here debating, am I a faucet? Well, I'm thinking I was a faucet, but maybe I've been a drain. Mm. Which one are we? Be like water and flow with life. Always be open to the new experiences. So they say water flows, right? The faucet flows. And with the flow is life. And as we allow that new life to come in, we get what? We have new experiences, it says. I like that. Mhm. Are we faucets? Girl, y'all quiet. Y'all must all still be contemplating like me. Which one are you? Number two, some people don't mean to harm you. They just don't monitor what's coming out their mouth, and that was me. Sometimes I there's a lot of stuff. It still happens. I'm sorry if you one of the people that happens to me with me, but sometimes things flow out, and we don't mean for those things to just flow out like that or be negative or nasty, you know. But we have to now think. We were taught. I know most people don't realize, but at the Nation Islam, we were taught to think 5 times before you open your mouth and speak. And I think is if we would really sit and think that 5 times before we open our mouth and speak, a lot of things that we wanted to say or that we did, we wouldn't even fathom the thought to do. I know I wouldn't, because I said many times I done went back and said, "Girl, you could have went and said that better. You could have shut it your mouth." Hey, Queen, TT, how you doing, TT? And I know now as I move a little bit more like that, and I wait to think 5 to "Ooh, hey, TT, what you doing up? How you doing, Queen?" Uh, as I move like that and I start to think at least 3 times, I know that sometimes I supposed to think 5, but I hit 3 and be like, "Girl, don't say it. Mm-mm, mm-mm." Ain't necessary to even let that one out. But now we know what a faucet is. We working on praying we are faucets, right? A drain. What is a drain? A drain is always negative. A drain replays the same complaint weekly. A drain gossips. A drain never has no solutions, only the problem. And we're gonna lean on this one for a minute because I'm one of them friends that you can call me and talk to me. And I realize that I have become too open in a lot of ways now because I have been drained on and my faucet was like leaking at this point. But I had to come with some of these words for my own personal self with some of the conversations that I get in. And I had to say, wow, are you repeating the same pain for what? Are you a drain? And then you around certain people and they'll call you and they'll just sit and talk, talk, talk. And child, they'll go back to 1932. And you be like, why are you talking about what happened in 1932? It's 2026. And you come and telling me about what happened in 1932. And then when they tell it to you, they don't give you a little smidget or, what we say, let me give you a little gist of the story. Oh no, you got to hear everything that happened from 32, from all the way to 34. And at this point, you are completely done for. You're drained. But you allowed that to happen. We're going to get into that too, us allowing it to happen to us. But then now, as we talk about this, question yourself, are you that drain? Do you have conversations with people and you take them back to 1932? And they only sitting on there holding on to you because you're their folks, right? You're their folks, so they gonna listen to you. But they done heard that story round and round. That story ain't changed. And if you wanted that story to change, you would have did what? You would have changed it. Yes, you would have. You would have changed it. Drinking my water, mind my business. Y'all better get on to it. She said they stuck like Chuck. You better stop it. Stuck like Chuck between a hard wall and two fences. You hear me? I don't understand it, but we allow that to happen. We have them conversations, and you be sitting there like, girl, didn't we just hear about that yesterday? Well, if we heard about it yesterday, I mean, we heard that yesterday is not like it's like a fortnight. What they say, maybe we heard about that 2 3 years ago. Why are we still talking about that? Why is that still in our conversation? And then well, here's our problem. Why are we allowing it? Why are we allowing that? Because if we are really your friends and we loved you, why we allow you to be stuck in that kind of misery? Why wouldn't we correct you? If we was faucets, right? What they say the faucet do? The faucet will come and chastise, but with correction, but with love. Girl, I'm trying to be a faucet. I don't know about you. I'm trying to be one of them good ones. They're mowing the good ones. She said, I'm changing my story. Yes. Don't be a drain, my sister. Don't be a drain. Don't be a drain. Pouring into people who don't have a cup will drain you. Pouring into people whose hands look like cups with holes in them. And what kind of people are we talking about? Because are them people us? Pouring into us, that's hard head people, them hard head 30-year-old children that you got, yeah, pouring into them and sitting dealing with them, and you like, Jesus, what happened? But the drain is sometimes not just we can say it's people that's close to us that we love them. But in our love, where do we have any boundaries? Oh, we're gonna come back to that one too. Some boundaries, even for the ones we love. Yes, girl, them 30-year-olds, we still love them. They refuse to receive. They don't want to receive, but you know what? It's not our job either to hold your head up under that water. See, but if we were being faucets and we were giving it to them, then we would learn how to protect our peace. We coming back. We going ahead of the game, but we will learn how to protect our peace to also allow them to learn our boundaries in protecting our peace. Girl, you better come on. Y'all gonna have me up in here talking and preaching today. Let's see what happened with our granny.
Everybody got a choice. You either pour life or you drain the room. Choose wisely.
Granny said, "You pouring life or you draining the room? Which one you doing?" You better come on, Grandma. I see Granny has entered the room. Hey, Granny, how you doing? Granny said, "That's right. That is, come on, sis. You pour. What she say? You pour or you drain the room? I don't want to be a drain." And after we figured out what drains are and the things that I have been doing in my my past life of being a drain, now I understand, and I'm going to take them times. This is me personally. I'm speaking for me. Y'all my therapy. Remember that. So I'm gonna take time now and put more emphasis in. What am I doing? Trees, hold up. Ooh, ooh, you're draining. You're not lifting. You're draining. Have a solution and not always a problem. Come on. So at the end of our drains, we're gonna realize that every time we talk to somebody else, if they feel they need therapy after talking with us, then we the drain. And if you feel you need therapy after talking to that other person, then that's your drain. That is your drain. She said, I'm pouring into myself. Girl, you're getting ahead of us, but that's what we gonna do. How negativity sneaks in quietly. You had them sessions. Oh, girl, I just need a vent. I just need a vent turned into where, oh Lord, child, I ain't made that man no dinner. My house still a mess, and she's still talking. I had an auntie, God bless her, so I loved her dearly. But I had one time, I put her on mute, and she still was going. I was like, "Oh, I love you." And then some people you ain't had to do that too, because everybody, that some of your drains, you may love them dearly. They may be somebody that you just really ain't just ready to put them on the mute button. But some people I have had to put on mute and and they don't even realize you're on mute. They're just talking and talking and talking, and you just like bless their heart. But y'all, I cooked a million meals with folk on mute. They don't even realize it. They don't even realize it. She said, negativity, how negativity sneaks in quietly. This is another good one. Girl, I'm just being honest. You don't said that. Girl, I'm just being honest. You know I ain't lying. hmm every time we go over there, every time, here they go. Hey, it's always one. It's always somebody got something to say. Girl, I'm just being honest. I ain't lying. At least I ain't lying. But you being nasty. You being real, nasty, ma'am. Sir, come on. Yeah, we know we talk like that. Don't act like we don't. Don't act like I'm the only one that need a spiritual exercise in this house. Or this is a good one. I've heard this one. I don't know if you ever heard this one. Girl, this how I process. This I need to let things come out. I had to tell people certain things. But really? My trash can is now over full. Everything is falling out. And I have no room for myself. She say, "What? I know who that was because I did. You better stop it. Bless her heart. We miss her. I love her. Yes, I do. I know who it was too." So, if you are one of them kind of people and you letting that negativity sneak in quietly, we're gonna write in the chat, no more. No more will I be that person. No more will I let that little devil creep up in me. And people go, "Why you got a little red devil as your little thing, Granny?" Well, the little red devil is that little part of me that I'm trying to learn how to shake. Because see how he little and he creep in and he cause little chaoses and he be hitting little spurts and things. Yes, that's him. But in me, he's little. So in my little conscious, I made him little and wimpy. So that means that it's something that I feel that I can conquer. I could beat you up, you little wimpy. And if I'd have made him a big, jumbo masquerade devil, and I had to really check myself if I lost all my mind. But he's little. Queen Mother said into the building, "Hey, mama, how y'all doing?" I was told that everything that flows, what, mama? Everything that flows is actually clean, right? Because it's constant goodness, cleanness coming out of there. Let me go on, child. We go to the next part. Honesty without wisdom is still destructive. Don't be destructive when you're talking to people. Just because you feel you're telling the truth, you don't gotta be nasty. Because when peace walks in, what? Chaos takes a seat. Yeah, yeah. Go and get him out of here. You ain't paid the check. Oh, Alaikum salam, beautiful. Hi. Oh, hi, Queen. How you feeling? How you doing? How you doing? When peace walks in, what? Chaos walks all the way out. She said you have to politely shut them down. Yeah, you do. And I know me, myself personally, I have this savor everybody syndrome. And in that favor everybody syndrome, I have really depleted myself. My drain had nobody had never hit the garbage disposal, so it had overtaxed me. And I went and you will snap. And I'm just saying that from my own personal, you will snap. Somebody got hit the garbage disposal. Somebody has to be the one to where, or you have to learn how to pour into yourself, like Sister said, and go, "I'm not letting this happen." Fill your own cup first to let the world benefit from the overflow. And that's what she said when we politely shut them down. We politely say, "Mm-mm, no, not today." And then take that time that I know that I haven't been doing and I'm going to do even more. I'm gonna start, we just say, pour into myself. I'm gonna fill up me. And then when I do fill you up, I'm like a little siphon. Like, so when I have some extras, because I'm just overflowing with so much that I've embedded in myself, yes, my faucet will be overflowing. But first I gotta make sure my cup got a little bit in it too. Because we will forget our own cup. Your cup got little holes in the people down there just poking holes in it, taking all your water from you. You just up there just dry. Don't you realize why? And that was me. That was me. I'm so thankful that y'all my therapy. Boundaries are not rude. And see, that's when we pour it into ourselves. It goes into our boundaries, right? Boundaries are not rude. Boundaries are how you protect your flow. Master said pouring is positive and drainage is negative. You better come on. Which one are you, sis? Are you being a fountain or a drain? We talking about it tonight. She said boundaries are how you protect your flow. Boundaries are when, like sister said, you politely shut them down. Well, not today. I thank you, but not today. It was too early for this. Oh, girl, bless your heart. Oh, can I call you back? I'm practicing. How can we set boundaries? How are we gonna set these boundaries? We're gonna limit some of these folk time and limit ourselves. I know this because I can't get mad at somebody else if I'm allowing you to do it. So I'm gonna have a little timer, put a little kitchen timer up from now. Certain people call me. When the kitchen timer go ding 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 like my cake, I gotta take it out the oven. I mean, I gotta get off this phone. I gotta get off. Why? Because I'm setting that boundary for my own peace of mind. Mhm. Pouring into myself as well as pouring into them. Because maybe if I don't allow you to lean that hard on me with that much baggage, then if I cut the how can I say it like this? If I cut your conversation short, then you can't keep reliving 1932 all the time. Maybe I can cut you off at 29. You hear me? Saying I don't have the capacity, that's a nice way to say it, today is not being wrong. You can honestly say, no, not today, sis. I love you, but can I call you tomorrow? Or it's okay. Now, thank text messages have made it a world of, has saved us some of us from cowardice too. Oh, I'll call you later. Or girl, I'm busy. I'll call you later. Oh, yeah, yeah. Mama's good. She here. I'll call you later. Stay it. My mama said I can't play outside. Girl, you better go sit down somewhere. My mama on here right now, probably still on punishment that I didn't serve some time. Don't be bringing up that kind of stuff. She probably gonna put me on punishment already. Remind me of some time I didn't serve from 1979. You better stop playing. So yeah, maybe be a drain already. Choosing peace over reaction. Walking away from it. Children, today is not the day that I desire to be part of a lot of this unnecessary. You don't have to always get a reaction from people, and we don't have to always be reactionary. Sometimes we can get ugly, we can get loud, or we can get, or "You ain't listening to me. Well, why nobody wanna listen? I need help. Well, I thought that you was my sisters. I thought you was my friend." I am. I am. I am by having enough confidence to tell you that I love me also too. And as much as I love you, I have to pour into me. And then once I'm now a little more full, I'll come back and I'll help to pour into you. And remember, Sister TT Mama said we can't play outside right now. You a mess, girl. You a mess. Your energy is currency. Stop spending on people who drain you. Mm. So would you walk around if you knew that it cost you one of them good little green dollars in your pocket? Would you walk around letting people do that to you? But they are. You're losing money. I know for me, being that I work at home. People feel that because you're home, you're accessible to a conversation. But I know when I shut my day down and go, no, it's because if I was working at Kroger's or somebody or whatever, what is that, copyright infringement? But if I was working somewhere else and I had to go clock in to somewhere else, you couldn't sit on the phone with me and call me at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You couldn't call me at 10 in the morning and we'd be on the phone till noon. You couldn't do that because I would have to be at work. So now what I do is I make it to where this is my work time. If I answer the phone to you, it's because I must be doing something that's I have a little extra moments in my hands, but I'm not sitting down. But once I go sit in my office, then no, we don't talk no more. I answer the phone only for two people. That's it. And my mom was one of two. But other than that, I don't answer the phone for everybody. And them children even know I give them a text. What you want? You on fire? No, I'm at work. I'm at work. And I've learned how by doing this has minimized a lot of me giving up a lot of me when I'm not even prepared to give up a meat, or me not losing money because I can't produce if I'm not in my office. So y'all didn't think about that one, huh? Sister Maya Angelou says silence is louder than talking. Yeah, I was scared of them quiet kids. You know, when your mama got quiet, you knew all hell was about to break loose. She had to say a word, you knew it was about to be hairy carry up in there. You better stop it. We at the halfway mark. I thank y'all for hanging in here with me. Episode 28. If you just now coming in, welcome to Granny's house. We are talking about, are you a faucet or are you a drain?
Baby, everybody got a choice.
Or you could complain a little, gossip a little, drain everybody.
Not in my house. Peace pours. Chaos drains.
Oh, come on. I was just trying to.
Be a faucet.
My granny told him be a faucet, then she flushed him down the drain. Granny put him down the drain. She said, I'm so unbothered. Hey, girl, I'm so unbothered. You can tell me elephants come out the sky, and I'd be like, have a blessed day. Whoa! See, I need to put you in this chair. I need to go on that side. I need to call you for some one-on-one therapy. What's your rates, girl? You better come on. Hello, Queen. How you doing? Welcome to Granny's house. Welcome to Granny's house. We were talking about, are you a drain or are you a faucet? So as we left out of there, our last one were our boundaries. We set our boundaries, and we did have a couple conversations of how we gonna let people know, ooh, not today. I love you. I do, but not today. And we go the last one that I really want to touch on the boundaries is silence. And my sis talked about that. See how we was one on one, see two brains, silence. Silence. And sometimes it's peaceful. It's your peace. And that is sometimes the best reaction that you can give to people without even saying it or even have to go and say nothing. Like I said, the cell phone had made it so easy to where you can group text, I love you. Because it's gonna come a time to where you're gonna realize that once you released your boundaries and you allow people to come on and you allowed your own self, because remember, we're doing this to ourselves. We allowed ourselves to just be just used and drained on so much. Then what happens to us? I'm gonna keep saying that. What happens to you? Because I had it happen to me. So everything doesn't deserve a response. Some things deserve distance. Give some people some blockers. 2020 use the old block if button. And it's all right. You can unblock them. I got one child. We block each other like it's ping pong. He blocked me, I block him. It's therapy. It's therapeutic. You hear me? You block me, I block him. She is water. Who is water? She is water. Powerful enough to drown you, yet soft enough to cleanse you, and deep enough to save you. Mmm. Because water is rude. I didn't realize that. We didn't think about that, huh? Y'all powerful enough to drown you, but soft enough to cleanse you, and deep enough to save you. So that's how our faucets have to be. That's the kind of water we're going to desire to be. Mhm. We're going to be powerful in our holding of ourself and our holding on to our boundaries. But we also gonna be soft because it's gonna be times that we are gonna have to be drained. And it's okay. Sometimes I know where we go, well, okay, you can't let everybody. No, you can't let everybody drain you. But there are gonna be times to where you're gonna have certain people that are in your life that are gonna come in. It's not gonna be a drain, it's gonna be a necessity. And maybe you could be just that last connection between them and whatever, you know. So that's why we have to pour into ourselves. So we have that extra overflow to be able to share to others when they do come to you in this time, because that person could be me. But when they do come to you, you know, you have that little extra that you can share. We have to have something. We have to pour in something to have something to share. Are you a fountain or a drain? You either someone's life, you either, excuse me, filling someone's life with value or sucking the life right out of them with your negativity. I ain't gonna read that one again because that one was true though. But you read it. You heard me. She said. She said she needs a nap. Everything is better after that. It saves lives. girl, I bet need a nap 20 years ago. But that's another topic for another day. Exercise, I want to be an ever flowing fountain, being ever full to myself and all. And I can speak on you personally because I know you. You are a fountain. You are not a drain. I've seen times to where me and you could be in a deep conversation when we text war, and you just cut a whole left turn and hit the conversation so spiritual. I just be like, "What?" I can't say nothing but yes, ma'am. You're right. Thank you, sis. You was like, not today, Satan. You threw a whole monkey wrench in that conversation. I've been in with a couple of them, and I've been wanting to just go, girl, but you're right though, even though I'm wrong and you was wrong. But I don't do that. And then but you come and correct us both, and that's the power of a fountain. Ooh, that's a fountain. Because fountains, us fountains. If we think we're fountains, if we have been like that, let's work even harder. But you can't fix everybody. Take off your cape. It got holes in it. Take it to the tailor and get it mended. You can't fix everybody. Being a faucet does not mean you can fix everybody. It's not your assignment. It's not. You don't have to be everybody's therapist because they go, oh, she got on the ball. No, she don't. She over here crashing, but y'all just keep leaning. And no respect to the fact that then you just called me 2 days ago with that same stuff. Would you want me to lean that hard on you with that? Mm, come on. You can't be everybody's therapist. We talked about this at the very beginning of Granny's house. Some folk need an exorcist, and that's not your ministry. That ain't your ministry. But we talked about it again, and we'll say it again because compassion is real. You may have some people that you're going to have to allow yourself to be of, but then you even have to balance that out because now you're questioning: are you pouring into them, and their cup got holes in it? Because if I done came through there and I done gave you a brand new cup, or I done went and got some of that wacky tacky and put in the holes, and you keep poking them back out, no. Then now I'm gonna have to now here come when boundaries come up even for you. I love us. People inspire you or they drain you. Pick them wisely. Mm. Who around you is the inspiration? Who around you makes you go, "Ooh, Jesus, damn, I got him." Okay, I see you. Who is the one that you got when you get off the phone, you be like, "Oh, that was a blessed conversation. Ooh, I'm so thankful that I spent that time with my sister or my brother or whoever it was. I learned so much, or it was just a good day." But who is around you that you go, "Ooh, they lucky I don't drink margaritas, extra salt. You better stop it." It's been some times like that. Being a faucet means you can't carry everybody's trauma. Mm-mm. I had to learn that. You can't hold everybody's drama in. You can't be I am the type person that to where I have to learn myself, I have to talk to everybody because I ingest your problems deep. So when you tell me something, I internalize it, real deeply. I'm that kind of person. I love hard. So I internalize deeply your problem and I feel your pain. And then now I have walked that into my own atmosphere. And I've carried your trauma into my own life. And I had to catch myself one day because I was about to tell well into the maintainer one day, and I was like, "Hold up, why am I bringing somebody else's stuff into my house? That ain't got nothing to do with you. That ain't got nothing to do with me. And I need to throw your stuff up and go to hit the little empty trash button because I've allowed your stuff to become so heavy in my atmosphere that I carried it into my own house." My mom tell me this story all the time about this guy my dad used to work with. I'm telling your story, daddy. And the man used to tell my dad all the time about how his wife, his wife, his wife, his wife, his wife. And then years later, you looking at the man, you still there. And he just talking about his wife, but then at the period of time, my daddy had a day come and tell these stories to my mama because pillow talk. But she looked at him like, hold up a second. Remember when you talking about his story, that's his. That's his wife. That ain't me. I ain't do none of that. So don't bring none of that home. Hit the empty trash button. And he had to empty his trash with that person. Go on now. That's your wife. You picked her. Fix it. Well, I've told you a story about me. You know I love you. But that's a story of don't carry somebody else's burden and their trauma. You can't. And you can't as you do that when you shake it off. But I know me, I was ignoring my own exhaustion. I was ignoring my own self. I wasn't sleeping. I was getting so bad to where I couldn't sleep because I'm in there solving people's problems in the middle of the night. Girl, go to bed. You can't solve everybody's stuff if you don't go find somewhere to sit down. Jesus took a break. And I think I'm Superman. You better stop. Even Jesus took a break, and I think I'm just walking around here just saving everybody. Queen, save them. Some people water your growth, others drain your roots. Be mindful who you let in. Be mindful who you allow to be in your atmosphere. Mm. Mm. My sister said, well, she said, I try to stay in my own lane. It's a safe place in my own lane. It is. But I have to learn to be that. See, I guess I love hard. And I'm one of them kind of people that people will come in and they'll just go, dump, 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 dump. And I'll just be like, oh, it's so sad, it's so sad, it's so sad. But now I go, hold up, At that period of time, like I said, if I was still here in 1932, no. I love you, but not today. I had one conversation. I had a sister this morning. I said, oh, baby, it's too early for this. She said, what you mean? I said, you need to tell folk it's too early for this. I love you, but it's too early for this. Why would I allow you? I love you. I love me too. But why would I allow you to start my day off in chaos? Why would you start somebody else's day off in chaos? Come on, think about it. You are now you question it. Damn, I be the drain. I ain't been no faucet. No, you ain't been no faucet. Ain't no water leaking up out of there good. We gotta boil you. You hear me? We got to boil your water. If it drains your energy, imbalances your mind, and creates chaos for your soul, it is not for you. It's time to peace out. Release it. Let it go. If it drains your energy and imbalances your mind and creates chaos for your soul, that's a lot going on right there. Now, you see, said it done messed up your, it unbalanced you, done messed up your soul, and be jumbled and be fumbled your mind. And now you just realize and throw up the peace sign. That's me. But now and it's not being mean. It is a respect because once again, I just said, do you really realize? Would you wake up early in the morning to cause somebody else chaos? Because how can you give me a greeting of peace and then dump? You better think about it because I'm thinking about it next time I get on the phone with people. You better stop. You see, I literally be telling some people I'm not grown enough for this. See, don't give me make a T-shirt. I am not grown enough for this conversation. I like that. Some stuff I'm not grown enough for because I've had some conversation too where I was like, "Oh, TMI. Did I have to know all that? Did you have to get graphic with it? TMI. TMI. Bless your heart. I'm not grown enough for that conversation. Remove yourself from that. So tonight's mantra, we have a mantra every night. Uh-oh, Queen Mother's coming. What she say? He said, it's okay to say today is not your day. I got to let you go. God will take care of you. That's a nice way to say it. And we learning how to say it the nice way. Yes, we are. Me and TT over here, we learn how to say it the nice way. And that's a good way right there, TT. We gonna know. That's my favorite word people say. Why you always say God bless you? Ooh, girl, God bless you. God bless you. Bless your heart. And I hit you with a cool bless your heart. And they was like, why you always saying that? Because right now I have nothing else to say to you. But God bless your heart. May He bless you. Because it's almost to me like a cuss word and a non-cuss word. But it allows me not to say some things that I really desire to say to people. She said the shirt's coming, you better stop playing. Stop playing, I want one in pink. Stop playing.
Maybe everybody got a choice. Or you could complain a little, gossip a little, drain everybody. Just a taste, huh? Not in my house. Wait, Granny, just one complaint. Be a faucet, not a drain.
Y'all see how Granny put him down the drain? She put the water on him too. Y'all know how y'all do when you clean them dishes. Get some extra, you got the extra little chunk, you put the water, make sure it go all the way down, all the way. That's what she did to the devil. You get up out of here. You get up out of here, you drain. You get up out of here. He's telling what? Come on, Granny, we can't give one complaint. We're gonna think about this when we talking to people. I know I am. We don't have one comment. Mm, we don't have no one, not little one little thing we can say. Don't. No, we not. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. My queen mother said, "That's right. You better say that's right. Let them know because we trying to get it right." I had a conversation today, and a sister we were talking, and she said, "What's your topic for today?" I said, "Be a faucet, not a drain." And so the conversation came on. We were talking, we were chit chatting, and she said something, and she said, "Ooh, girl, let me stop." She said, "I sound like a drain." And I said, what you mean?" I had to process it. I wasn't ready yet. Look at she said, I'm packing my bags. I don't wanna do that. Just that's keeping me in Niggerville if I say that." I said, "Did you how'd you do that?" It was like it was magical. How'd you stop yourself from saying something that you shouldn't have said? But she caught herself and she said, "Well, Teresa, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that." And I said, "Okay, you good, you good." She says, "Uh-huh." She said, "But I'm packing my bags up out of there. I don't wanna be there." And that made me go, "Ooh, 3 times at least, ma'am. Think 3 times. Think if you could think 5 times for some stuff that come out this mouth, a lot of stuff I wouldn't always be apologizing for." In the South, if the elders say, "Bless your heart," that means you just got cussed out and that's the end. I'm walking around cussing folk out all day long. You hear me? I hit everybody with a "Bless your heart." And I give you a look too like, "Ooh, bless your heart." But some days I ain't gonna lie, I haven't been all the way delivered yet. I do give the words that I do desire to say, and then you better go move around with that. Tonight's mantra: I choose to pour life. I choose peace over chaos. I refuse to drain myself and others. Y'all better say it with me. I am a faucet, not a drain. I'm gonna say it again just for the people in the back because I know y'all went to public school like I did. You don't catch it the first time. I choose to pour life. I choose peace over chaos. I refuse to drain myself and others. I am a faucet, not a drain. Mhm. Mm. We done unpacked some heavy stuff tonight, y'all. Are we faucets or are we drains? Are we able to tell the truth to ourselves? I know I can tell the truth to myself now. I'm gonna have to go in there and go find me a little quiet time when I get off this show and go repent for some of my drainage. So before we leave tonight, let's take a deep breath. I'm so glad y'all did that early with me too, because I can't believe I hit that button on my computer. If you just not getting here, when I first came in, we had to take some breaths because I hit a button on my computer and everything went fluey. So some of the things that I wanted to bring to y'all tonight, I didn't get to bring them because I don't know. I couldn't retrieve them fast enough as my computer went black. I had 3 minutes, so but I digress. We're gonna take another breath. We need it. Take a breath with me. Y'all ready? Inhale, exhale. Let's go. Because somewhere along the way, many of us learned how to survive before we forgot how to protect our flow. We learned how to show up. We learned how to listen. We learned how to carry everybody's wait. Yes, we did. But nobody never told us or taught us when to turn the faucet off. Mm-mm. And hear me when I say this, you can love people deeply. You can love them deeply. You, and you can still decide not to be their trash can. So how some people turning you into a landfill. Do you hear me? You better stop it. We need to go like the trash people burn some. We need to burn some of that stuff they done put on you. Being a faucet doesn't mean you pour until you're empty. It means you pour with wisdom. It means you know when to encourage and when to pray. It knows you know when, like Queen Mother said, you know when to tell them God need to bless you on this one, baby. I tried. But you also know how to speak life into the ones that are coming instead of allowing them, because it was, once again, here we go. We're talking about people that's draining, but we're allowing you to have these conversations with us this long. So now, can you stop the conversation like we talked about my sister earlier and make a U-turn and cut it out and encourage her, him or her, or whoever that's 30 years old in your life that you made that's a Virgo. I digress. But can you encourage them without allowing them to drain you out? And when to pray for them. And when to step back and let God handle what you can't. Take off your cape, it has holes in it. Mhm. Some of us have been blaming the drain when the truth is we never checked the valve ourselves. But tonight that changes, right? We changing that tonight. Tonight we choose peace. Tonight we choose clarity over our chaos that we've been in. And we choose to stop recycling pain and stop allowing people to recycle pain with us and learning how to start releasing it. And I pray that in some of this we talked about tonight, we have, and we're learning how to release it. Maybe we'll find somewhere. We took a couple breaths. I was hoping that'll help you to go, "Ooh, that felt good." Maybe that's something that you can take and learn on your own. How to release some of this stuff so you don't have to be draining on others. So you don't have to keep reliving 1932. You can turn a chapter. We in 2026, and you still over there with the car. You got to crank up. Come on now, they pushing buttons. Keep up. Keep up. And if something or someone keeps pulling from you without pouring back, it might be time to lovingly turn off the faucet. Not because you're being bitter, not because you're being mean, but it's obedience. Obedience for your own boundaries. Because when God walks in, he don't argue or he don't live in mess and drama. He's order. And we should line ourselves up with him and be of order and bring order. And if you was protecting your own boundaries, you would instantly bring the order. Not today. No, sir. I love you. No, no, ma'am. No. And tell yourself if you feel it. You gotta start learning how to, when we say watch what fall out of this. Are you being that? Bring some order to your own self. Are we strong enough to do that? And if we're not, we need to get on, start praying some more. God, give me some help me to bring some order to this. That's been out of line. Y'all ain't got me teaching it here. So as you go into the rest of this week, we got one more day, girl. We made it. Remember, watch what flows from you. Watch what flows into you. And don't apologize for protecting what God gave you. Your own peace of mind. Be kind, be loving, be real. And child, at the end of the day, what? Be the faucet and not the drain. That's my exit monologue, child. I hope y'all liked it. Or be the exit, not the drain. Be what? Be the faucet, not the drain. Don't, she said, put a stopper in the drain so you can overflow it, but know when to turn the faucet flow. Some of y'all, my water bill high. You hear me? I'm gonna show y'all my real water bill. Some of y'all, my water bill high. Not today. I'm turning the faucet off. I can't afford you. DWP them to you. That's their money. You trying to take it. Some of y'all can't afford the water bill, but it's okay. But we gonna learn how not to be somebody else's drain also too, when they can't afford our water bill. I have enjoyed y'all tonight. We are leaving real soon. Episode 29 next Tuesday. Ah, I had a sister, another person call me. See, people call me all day long. We were talking, and she, another sister, the other person, this is a different person. She called me and she apologized to me for something that was a long time ago. And I was like, girl, bye. What? I didn't even realize. I forgot that even happened. But I just told her that shows, but she said I had to get it off my spirit. So that is the topic for next Tuesday. Sometime the apology is for you and not for them. Thank you, sis, for giving me that, if you hear. Sometime the apology is for you and not for them. And that's episode 29 of Granny's House. Next week, I'll see you Tuesday, 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Thank y'all for the East Coast that hang out with Granny. I know it's past y'all bedtime. It's way past mine, too. I appreciate you all. I thank you. And once again, we do what? We do not gatekeep. We like, follow, we share. And if you're on YouTube right now, hit that little heart button. Not only that, subscribe and hit the notification button. Notification button allows YouTube to help me help you. You hear me? So where you'll know when I'm coming on, or if something pops up, or we may have a cute little antidote, or one of our little videos may show up. You'll be able to see that and enjoy different aspects of Granny's House. I thank you all once again for hanging out with me. Once again, I'll see you again Tuesday at 8 p.m. Like, follow, share Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. When they got something else new, child, lemonade. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how to walk with shoes on. You hear me? But I appreciate you. Like, follow, and share, and subscribe. And I'll see you later. And I pray that you all enjoyed everything we talked about today. I hope we learned something. And we gonna be what? We gonna be faucets, and not drains. Welcome to Granny's House.
Knock, knock, who's there? It's the truth at the door. Don't wipe your feet, just bring your mess to the floor. This ain't no bedtime story, no cookies and milk. It's a straight shot of wisdom, smoother than silk. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as cold, it's just what you need. Pull up your granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as cold, it's just what you need. Oh, pull up your chair, let the stories unfold. It's laughter, it's lessons, it's love made of gold. Got a question, ask it, we're not shy in here. This is a safe space, honey. Come face your fear. Got the mic hot, got the bass line deep. Granny's got the groove you wanna keep. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as cold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as cold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as cold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as cold, it's just what you need. Darling, lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pound. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to heal. Lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that